Hello friends and welcome to another video lesson from TVOS Talks. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell so that you can be notified of new uploads. This video is in the playlist called SQL Developer Tips. And as you know, SQL Developer is the IDE tool of Oracle, and it allows you to do your thing as an SQL developer, working on the back end, working on PLSQL as well. DDL, DML statements. This can be done using the IDE tool, which is all in one. Okay, so in this video, we'll be learning how to create an insert SQL script, or to see a bunch of insert statements into a specific table that you will choose as you wish. Okay, so to start with, the purpose of what you would probably ask, why would you want to create an insert script? And the purpose of that, one of which is to create a development environment, probably replicate an existing data environment in another server or some other location, and to have that same set of data for your own either development work, either SIT, UAT, and you want to have realistic data, which is already um, something that's already either in production or in a near almost, I mean, something close to production, and you want it to be put to the test to see the functionalities of your logic, etc., etc. Okay, so let's get on with it. Okay, so if let's just say we wanted to create an insert script centered on a table called customer, so you can click on that table, all right? And if it has data, then you will see the data. Okay, so excuse me. So once you click on the table that you are interested in creating an insert script for, then you click on that. You will see the grid here on the right side of your IDE. Anywhere on that data grid, you can right click, and then you can click on, once you see the context menu, you can click on export. And then from there, you make sure you are under format. You select insert, not the other options, but just insert. Okay. And then you can jump right into this field here, this drop down, this combo box called file, which I'm pointing at. And either you will click on the browse and look for the specific location where you want to save the SQL script that you want to create, or you can just simply paste it in here. Okay, so in my case, I will just paste. You can type, but you can also paste it in here. So I will just create my SQL script in this location. All right. So that full path, you put the full path to the file that you want to create. So as you know, in Windows, that SQL, it doesn't really mean it's an SQL script per se, but it's a text file, but it's just you want to make it specific that it is not no more than just a text file, but it's an SQL script. Okay, so now that you've specified the file as well as the destination, you can, sorry, let me just make this smaller. Can I make this smaller? Nope. Okay, so you can click on next. You don't see it so much. You can click on next down in here. Here, let me just make this bigger. Give me a sec. Okay, click on next. And then from here, you can click on finish. And when you do that, what happens is that the file that which you have created with the series of actions we have just taken or done will be opened right in front of us. So you're now looking at the file which you have created. And if you look at the title bar of SQL Developer, it shows you the full path which you have specified earlier while creating this SQL script via the export action. Okay, so you see here the path C, column backslash demo, etc., as well as the file name. So that is the full path as well as the file name of the SQL script which you have just created. And you're now looking at the SQL script right here. All right. So this is something that you wanted to create in the first place. And again, one purpose of this is to have a handy tool to create data, okay, for a specific environment that you have in mind, probably dev, probably SIT, UAT, what have you. Okay, so you may think this is an incomplete insert statement. Actually, it is complete. If you scroll to the right, okay, it is a complete insert statement, and it reflects all the data that is in this table, in this data grid, which I've just clicked. Okay, so if you look at an insert statement, we can talk about this in another video, but just to give you a walkthrough a bit, if you look at the insert statement, this one is the schema or the owner of that table, customer, and enclosed in parentheses here are the all the columns of that table, I mean the table called customer, and then in the same sequence, you're specifying after the values keyword, you're specifying the values of those columns. All right. Okay. And it is up to you if you want to put this an ASCII script now. You can up to you if you want to add a commit command at the very end of this one, or whatever it is that you want to do with it. Okay. But you can see that with the help of SQL Developer, we were able to create an SQL script very, very quickly with a couple of clicks of the mouse on some context menu. All right. So thank you for watching and listening. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click subscribe and click the bell. And I will be seeing you in the next video.